Happy New Year! Woo! Welcome to the very first Soulful Sunday of 2026. We made it. And I know we're literally only in the fourth day of the month, and so much has happened in this little time, but we made it, y'all. We are officially in 2026, and I'm happy that you guys are all here and that you all made it. Let me know what city and state, what's the weather looking like. It's pouring down rain here in LA right now. So yeah, we made it, and we're about to get into this conversation. There we go.
It's raining in LA?
Yeah, it is pouring.
Whoa. I mean, it's cold here, but it ain't raining.
It's been pouring since yesterday, and Jesse is in Vegas right now, and they
Oh,
drove,
no.
and but they made sure to get out of LA before the rain started. And
Okay, good.
I think on their way back they won't have rain here, so they
Okay,
missed the
good.
one with the rain.
Tell him if
Happy
it
New
rain here
Year!
to take an Uber.
Oh, somebody else in LA. Is that Kenyatta?
Yep,
I
it looks
didn't
like Kenyatta.
I did not know there was other LA people here. Nice to meet you. All right. So how has your new year gone so far?
I don't know, man. I feel like it hasn't even started.
I just saw Pinky Cole post that she wants a refund on 2026. She said
Already.
already, she said that she was showing a realtor took somebody over to one of her properties to sell, and they opened up the door and it was a dead body right there.
What?
Yeah. So, but we're not gonna take that energy in.
Oh my goodness.
One of the biggest things I told Kalia this morning, what we're going to talk about is the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is 2025 is still here in 2026. The same man that was in office in 2025 is the same man who's lost his rabbit A mind is here in 2026. So how do we as business professionals
Mm-hmm.
still keep focused and positive on the goals that we have set forth without allowing the outside forces to throw us off? But then for me, it's more also like I cannot ignore it.
Yeah.
Cannot ignore it. I don't want to come across ever as a tone deaf founder.
Yeah.
Um, what else? What do they call people like me? Influencer.
Yeah.
Um, I always want to remain as authentic and genuine and knowing what's actually
Right.
happening
You
in
can't be
our
like,
lives.
come with me shopping when the world is on fire. Like, you can't do it. I don't have the answers, and I feel like, you know, as someone who works in social media, I should have these answers of like how people are supposed to pivot. But I just struggle with it so much too because I want to address everything. But I think what I'm going to do in 2026, in 2025, I was very determined to not be left behind in this administration. So what can I do to make sure that I'm still going because they don't care if we're left behind. So in 2026, I think the best thing that we could do for ourselves, and I know people say it all the time, is build a community or have community where we help each other. Because we literally are all we have.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if we lean into that just a little bit more, it'll be easier because we'll have safe spaces to talk about what's going on so that we don't just internalize it and explode
Okay.
and can move on. So it's like, okay, these things are bothering me and it's making me stuck, like the mastermind, right? like your mastermind. Like I feel like that's a space where we could be like, okay, this is happening and this is why I'm stuck. And then somebody like you, because it's gonna happen, be like, no, girl, get on it, you know?
So you mentioned it, but they don't know about it. So what are you talking about?
Oh,
What? You just went directly into
I
the
sure
full court.
did. I sure did. Lord, see? You see what my head is? My head is all over the place. So, if you don't know, there's a Manifest Magic Mastermind. Oh, the email hasn't gone out or
No, we have
anything.
not told the people.
Lord.
You really up here talking like they know what we're talking about. That is hilarious to me. So I'm gonna take over from here, and then Kalia can chime in. So we are launching officially today, but officially tomorrow, the
Yes.
Manifest Magic Mastermind group, where we meet twice a month because we're saying again that community during these times is going to be very, very, very not only important but strategic because
Mhm.
we cannot enter into this year without collaborations, without building, and without each other. Let's be honest, as an entrepreneur, there are not many people in your family that can relate to whatever it is that you're going through. We need to have support systems. I am fortunate to have Kalia in my life, who's an entrepreneur, Bianca in my life, who's an entrepreneur, and other entrepreneurs. I have a gang of them.
Mhm.
I'm really, really lucky because I have a gang of people who understand wholeheartedly the things that I go through. So we have decided to launch a mastermind group where we're going to meet twice a month. It's going to launch in on the 14th. So it's going to be on a
Mhm.
Wednesday. And it's very affordable, y'all. It's only $49.99, and it's even lower if you want to pay it annually.
Mhm.
All you have to do is send me or Kalia a message. We'll send you the link,
Yep.
or just comment community. I'm
And
gonna
if you're on the email list, if you're not on the email list, rather, you should probably get on today because it's going out tomorrow.
yes.
Yes. So to make sure that you are getting all of the information. But we have just been putting so much into how can we change what's happening. And um and April had said, I don't know, like, because my timeline is all over the place. But April said, you don't have to pay $25,000 to have community. And that's and I think that's what people think when they think of mastermind. $25,000 and then now you get to be in this community and it don't take all of that. It don't take all of that. And I think we just really need to just start pouring into each other and getting unstuck because we are sitting on these dreams and nobody's and I was about to say nobody's coming to save us, but we got to save ourselves.
Hmm.
This is the boat that they sent you to get you out the water. Excuse
We
me.
we definitely need to have each other. That's the only way we're gonna make it out of this. That post yesterday that I did was so genuine. I hate that it deleted my poll, but my poll, the first thing said, "Do we ignore what's happening? Do we continue to pitch anyway, or do we do a hard pause?"
Mm-hmm.
And I was shocked that the majority of it was leaning towards the last two. No one was really
Oh,
saying
pausing.
pausing was second place, and the other one, keep pitching, was first place. But most everybody, very few said to ignore. So there's two things there. There is a pause that you do to address the elephant in the room, and then there's a way to bring in whatever it is that you're doing to align. And one
Mm-hmm.
of the things that I did yesterday, because I am supposed to be promoting this talk show that I have coming out, I just put the cover. Like I strategically just put the cover over the video. Those are the kind of tips and things that you'll get when you're
Yeah,
surrounded by other people who are trying to figure out the same things that you're trying to figure out. But if you're sitting in a room, if you're sitting in the office by yourself with your own thoughts, you're going to get left behind in 2026. You've got
for
to have
sure.
community in 2026.
You're going to get sucked into your algorithm of doom scrolling. You're not gonna be able to reset the algorithm because I reset mine because I don't want to see all that stuff. Like I need to go back to seeing my motivational, my manifestation. Like, I don't need to see that man all the time. I literally just posted, told y'all how to do it again in 2026, in case y'all did not do it in 2025, how to make sure that you are protecting yourself on social media. But again, that's stuff that you'll get inside of the mastermind too, where it's like, stop focusing on that stuff. Like, it's going to happen and it's something that we cannot do anything about directly, But what we can do is make sure that the person next to us is good, make sure that we're good, and even though they hate to see, excuse me, even though they hate to see us building things like that, that's the only way we can get through. We got to make sure that people are saying, we got to make sure that we're recycling our dollars within each other's businesses, recycling our ideas within each other's business. Because maybe you don't have a dollar, but you got an idea. That counts too.
Yeah, a lady on my post, because I asked y'all for real advice on it, and one lady said, she says, I love what you're doing, and you are a conscious creator. And I was like, ooh, light bulb moment.
Mm-hmm.
Did a whole video this morning laying in the bed talking about replying to her comments. You taught me you reply to the comments,
Yep.
and I shot a video talking about me being a conscious creator. And I was like, okay, now I have a title for it.
See? See? And you didn't even know. Natasha, I will send you the video because, yes, I want you to know how to cleanse your timeline.
Oh, I haven't seen nothing.
Oh, I can see the comments and you can't?
The problem was I never. So I guess I hit it and it paused, so it wasn't
Oh.
scrolling.
Oh, because that never happens. Usually I can't see them.
Yeah,
So
no,
let me read you what I can see since I can see them. Daisy the Clown says, and have intentional moments daily to dream and execute. Collaboration is awesome as well as less social media scrolling. I will add intentional social media scrolling, not
yeah,
just doom scrolling.
yeah, because here's the thing, and this is why being a part of this group is important because you're going to learn so much because you still have to be social on social media if you want people to see your post.
Yes.
Like you cannot come on this app and think I can just put something out there and then close it until I come back again. That's not how it works. They literally will suppress your content if you're not engaging in other content. So I know
Yep.
me and Lee are on here, and I don't even want to give y'all too much because I need y'all to join the group because I'll be giving out so many jewels and rhinestones and
Not
canyons.
rhinestones.
And so, but yeah, we got that's something we'll talk about on the social media side. The thing that we have to do is like we're in battle right now. We are in
Yep.
like warfare, and the only way that you win a battle is with the army. You cannot go into a battle. Everybody's not David. You cannot go into a battle by yourself with a slingshot. This is so much bigger than Goliath. You need an entire army. You need people. You need community because it's not going to stop.
It's
It's
not.
actually going to get worse. But we got to be able to have this force around us that we know for sure that we can make it through because we're leaning on each other. If you don't
Mhm.
have somebody to lean on, it's gonna be a problem. Forrest Gump, y'all, side note, is my favorite movie of all time.
I
Hopefully
thought the Wiz
for that,
was.
huh?
I thought the Wiz
It
was.
was my favorite musical of all time.
Oh, okay. All right.
But Forrest Gump is my favorite movie of all time. And every time I watch it, I learn something different. And I just thought about what I just said about being in war and how you need each other. There's a moment when they're in Vietnam and Bubba is there. It's raining and it's forest. And Bubba says, you lean up against me, and I'll lean up against you so we don't find our face in the mud. Girl, Forrest Gump will preach, let me tell you.
No.
Forrest Gump will preach. You lean up against me, I'll lean up against you, so we won't find our face in the mud. Woo!
Oh, wow. Okay. I've seen that movie so many times, and I guess now adult me is like, wow, that is kind of deep.
There's
And that's
so
what
many.
we need, though. And you know what? I think, and that's why I'm very thankful for you because when I am spiraling, I can call you and be like, all right, it's not a good
Mhm.
day. What we're going to do. And then we can and we pour into each other and we like, all right, let's get it. Because you cannot get stuck in your emotions. You cannot get stuck into that negative thinking because it's just going to allow you to keep on just going down that wrong path. And I do think that this mastermind gonna change a lot of stuff. Like,
And
because
again,
I know what you've done for me.
oh, thank you. But it's so affordable, you guys. We're literally it's less than $50 a month. It could even be less than that for 2 sessions. So we're talking about $25.
Yeah, right.
It
That's
is
like a YMCA drop-in class.
it's so affordable, but it's definitely needed because if you lean on me, I'll lean on you. We won't find our face in the mud.
I gotta find that clip now.
I know. I was thinking, my mind was already like, damn, I gotta find the clip because I gotta use
See,
that clip.
see, you gotta use it in the carousel.
Yeah, but it's literally why I'm talking about how we're getting ready to go into battle. Like,
Yeah,
don't there's 2020, and I'm still very positive, but 2026 is we are still going to have the 2025 foolishness
yeah.
in 2026. However, we have to be very, very strong
Mm-hmm.
in our community. That's why I say you have to have an army to keep you to have a positive mindset.
Yep.
One of the biggest things and the most important investment that I did coming into this game before I got into Walmart, before the retail hit, there was a guy by the name of Charles. I can't think of Charles' last name right now, but his group was T-shirt Millionaire. And it was a mastermind. I think I paid maybe 5,000, 10,000 for the year. It was the best investment though. It might not have even been that much. Who knows? But I remember it was more than what I'm charging, right?
Mm-hmm.
But all we did was get on a Zoom and we would go through each other's problems. Like there was a sheet that went out for you to submit if you wanted to be in the hot seat before. There was a question and answer form. So when we got on there, we were automatically boom, 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 answering the questions. But I learned so much by watching other people go
Mm-hmm.
through whatever they were going through and seeing how they were processing how to strategize out of that situation.
Yep.
Just watching other people and being able to have direct access to those people to be like, okay, when you said you went on this app and you did that, like I'm telling y'all, it was a game changer for me. I
Yep.
was able to build community. And the thing about having a community is accountability.
For sure.
Because we are really in a war. And I'm not
Mm-hmm.
talking about what that man is doing.
Mm-hmm.
We are in a war because we are under attack as Black people, as business owners, if you're a woman, if you are a Black male, if you are Hispanic, if you are not a white male, you are under attack right now.
All of those things that DEI covered.
You are under attack.
Mm-hmm.
And you heard me, I said white male, white women too. They may
Yep.
not know it, but you are as well.
Mm-hmm.
All under attack. So we all have to pull together and hold ourselves accountable to each other, because what happens when you're at war, what happens when you're like the runners, the marathon runners, not the marathon, the ones
All the
that
baton people.
fatigue.
Yes.
Fatigue. You need to have people surrounded around you to push you when you want to quit. Let's just
Yeah.
be real. There
And then
are
I
going.
want to add,
Hmm?
I've never joined a mastermind, but I've been in all these business cohorts and made me sign up for this and let me sign up for that, hoping that, and in those programs, I've learned stuff for sure. But a lot of those cohorts that we apply for, we hope that, some super famous Pinky Cole, like, I'm not picking on Pinky Cole or anything, but somebody is going to pour into us. And then it's really just you get on the Zoom and they're talking at you. They're not answering your specific questions. They have this particular curriculum that they feel like you need, and then you get in there and you're like, I already know this. I don't need that. I need this question answered. That's what this is. This is not one of those cohorts, and we're gonna give you a bunch of homework. I mean, you're gonna have stuff that you need to do, but if you don't do it, that's gonna be on you, and then we're gonna be on your head next time. But but these cohorts that I've been in, they've definitely been fluff. They've been fluff. They've been like, this is how you get your LLC. Like, bro, I already got that. Like, what do I do now? How do I get customers? How do you know? So how do I make this idea that's in my head? Like, how can I pull it out? So, and that's what this mastermind is. It's so much different than a cohort where you're just gonna have a bunch of busy work and then you get a certificate at the end. Um, because everybody don't need that. Some people do. Some people need the beginner, but some people are in that middle in between place where, like April said, you can't talk to your cousin, you can't talk to your best friend because they don't know. So who do you talk to?
Right. Is it? Do I say it? Is it Julian? Julian?
Oh, see who's that? I don't know.
Oh, you don't see when people join. But anyways, if I said the name wrong, I do apologize. But I did send you the link yesterday because we did briefly mention it last Sunday, and she was like, "Please send it to me." So I did send you the link. I don't know if you got it, but yeah, it is important that we have each other. And again, we're dropping the mastermind group. The email will go out tomorrow for those that
Mhm.
are already subscribed, and space will be limited. So I really hope you are on that list when the email goes out. And first session will be next week. We about to get
Oh
it
wow.
the 14th. At the end, I mean, we don't have time. I mean, we
We
don't.
don't have time. I didn't realize that it was already.
Yesterday was the third day of the month. We, you know what's crazy? Last year January went by really, really slow. I think this January about to go by so fast.
Oh, for sure. For sure, this January is about to go so fast. Like it's already so much happening. And then especially now that like we're past that weird void area where it's between Christmas and New Year and people don't really know what to start or what to finish or whatever. Now it's literally needs to be all gas, no brakes because 2026 is about to hit us hard.
Yep.
And we
And
just got to jump right in.
and
Hey, Cicely, I do see that.
it's
Honestly.
not to scare you,
No,
but it's
it
going
just
back to what
is.
I said. Like we cannot walk into this season tone deaf.
Hmm.
This issue is about to get really real. But at the end of the day, we still got to eat.
But we still got to eat.
So how do we navigate the BS and still be able to eat?
Yeah.
Community. I'm
Well,
telling you, there is no way you're going to be able, as a business owner, as an entrepreneur in this climate, to get through the challenges by yourself.
for sure. That tiredness that you felt in 2025, that's burnout. You're not just sleepy. You're not just getting these headaches because you get migraines or whatever. It's because you are taking on way too much by yourself. It's burnout, it's depression or fighting out of depression, it's overwhelm, it's anxiety. And if you don't have a therapist, or if you do have a therapist, you still need an outlet for you. You need somebody who can pour into you and that you can maybe even find out new things about yourself that you want to, like, that you can pour into other people. Because this is also not a sit and get type of thing. It's not just, just sit there and we're going to be asking you questions because we want to help you and we want it to be beneficial to everybody.
I actually like that, Clea. We should put that on the Google form. Um, Prior to the conversation, we'll say like, what's one thing you can give?
Oh, yes. Okay. I like it.
What's a tip that you can give?
Yeah.
And then we'll select and read some of those tips.
Okay.
I learn from everyone. I learn
Same.
from everyone, and one thing I know is that I do not want to recreate wheels. So if you're doing something that's working, tell me about it, and I'm gonna try and I'm gonna see if it could work for me.
Yep.
But I don't need to be out here trying to figure it out all by myself when there's a group of people who can do this with me. So
Yep.
again, the mastermind class link is going to come out tomorrow. It's low, $49.99 or lower.
Mm-hmm.
to join 2 classes a month. And it's really a burden of love. I'm hoping, with schedule, I'll be able to be on all of them, but I may not be able to be on all of them. Maybe Khalil will be, maybe she won't be, but the
Yeah, will
group is
be.
there. The people are going to be there. And I learned so much from my other fellow entrepreneurs.
Mm-hmm.
How else am I learning? If you think about it, how else am I growing and I'm learning? I'm
Yeah,
learning by watching what others are doing.
yeah.
So,
And you don't have to like, because I know we all do this. Like we all look at like what other people are doing. We're just trying to figure out how did they do that. And this is a space where you can ask them, how did you do that? How did you come up with that? What system are you using? What automations do you have? Like all of those things so that you're not Googling all day. Like ChatGPT does not have to be your only friend. Like it doesn't. It doesn't. It's some people who know some stuff who are ready to share, or it's some people who don't even know that they know some stuff. They got so much to give.
yeah. And we want the right people. We want an intentional group.
Yeah,
So I'm excited, and I feel like if you are deciding to bet on yourself this year, you're going to make this very small investment. Um, I'm going to believe that you're serious about your business and your future in 2026.
yeah.
There's one thing I want to change on it. Like I saw I had the wording in there for women. I don't think this should be just for women.
Oh no, me either.
No.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was out there like that.
I
Yeah,
read that today. Yeah, it definitely should be open to males too,
yeah.
because I inspire all.
Period. Period.
But yeah, we're gonna get through it, but we're gonna get through it together.
For sure. And I know that that's the only way we're going to do it. And I have so much faith in everything that we can do together because I know I can't do this by myself. And I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to hold the burden no more. Like I want to be able to because sometimes I find myself in rooms where I am the only one that's like where people can ask me questions. And I'm like, well, who can I ask? Like,
And I
so
know
I,
that's why you enjoy the Manifest Magic Retreat so much.
yes, I love the Manifest Magic Retreat because I don't, even though I am an expert in my field, I don't know everything. So when I'm listening to people talk about their hair care line and how they did this, or their lemonade business, or charcuterie business, and I'm like, oh, and even just the different ways that they marketed that I've never thought of, I'm like, okay, how can I apply that to my clients? So and again, like April said, I learn from everybody too.
Hmm.
If you got something to say.
Speaking of which, Manifest Magic Retreat, we have pushed it out to
Mhm.
October 8th through the 12th, I want to say. Kalia's gonna, I think the last newsletter had information on that, but we'll start talking about it more. I got to get through this premiere of this show,
Yeah,
but I want to talk about it sooner than later because
I did see a few new applications.
okay, good, because there is a deadline, the 31st of this month for 10% down.
Yes,
So it's normally 20% down, but now until the 31st, it'll be 10% down. And then you have 8 months to make your payments. So it'll be super low and affordable for you to be with us in
yeah,
October. I just realized, like, man, 2025 was a hell of a year for a lot of folks. And financially, it was just a hard
yes,
year. And people were trying to scramble so hard to
yeah,
get their deposits in time. Because remember, we were going to do this in March.
yeah.
And it was just going to be a burden on, it was a burden on them. It was a burden on, it could have been a
Us.
burden on us to try to
Yeah.
put it all together. So everyone was so happy when they felt like that they could breathe because they don't want to miss it.
Yeah, exactly.
They want to be in the room. So yeah, so by the 31st, 10% down. 8 months to make your payments. And then after that, it's 20%. And then you have just shorter time to make your payments. So,
Yep.
but I'll be talking more about that. I need to shoot a video about that.
Yes. April got, she about to do a bunch of content today, y'all. Just
Yeah.
so y'all know.
Yeah.
I see it in her head. She's like, yeah,
Yeah.
okay, let me
When,
add that
when,
to the
those,
list.
when the twist, when my hair is out, when the twist come down,
I saw she had the lipstick on today. I was
yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah. Because
okay.
my videos yesterday was in the bed with with my bonnet on because I said I couldn't I could not address what was happening, but I was about to take my hair down.
Listen, I refused. I refused. I was like, I'm not doing nothing. I know I need to get a post out. I posted a Dorito, y'all. I posted a Dorito yesterday, and it went viral,
It
which
went
is
viral.
crazy.
So, and Kalia, the Dorito came after I sent her my phenomena. I literally had a 22 lunar halo over my head that night. Like, it was crazy. I posted the pictures. Kalia ended, I guess she fell asleep and she woke up because she texted me like at 1 o'clock in the morning. And then she was like, well, look at my Dorito. I was so confused. I'm like, I literally just sent her this whole lunar moon thing. And she's sending me a Dorito chip. But that Dorito chip went viral because
My Dorito went viral because I knew
Kalia
I
was
had to
like,
get something out yesterday.
you don't see the seasoning? I'm like, they don't all look like that? No, this is a one of a kind. I asked God for a sign and he sent me a fully loaded Dorito chip. Baby, that message hit a lot of people. I didn't know. Kalia
It did.
just being a whole prophet or something.
Or something. That's what I get for snacking in the middle of the night. Like, look at this Dorito.
She did. I was like, because sometimes Clea be off. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Clea be off sometime. And I'm like, she see my picture of the moon. She was like, but look at my Dorito. I'm like, huh? But then I woke up the next day. I was like, well, damn, look at the Dorito. Yo, her Dorito has gone viral, y'all.
56,000 views or something like that on a
Yeah, all
Dorito.
the likes. She got over almost 3,000 likes on it. They like her Dorito.
And I wasn't even gonna post nothing yesterday. I was just gonna be in the bed with Corey because that was my happy place. And I was like, but I'm not leaving myself behind. Let me share this with other people.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. Again, community
Yeah.
talking, learning.
Yeah.
We are going to learn like those things that you think that you can't share, you can't post. You're gonna hear what other people are doing. You're gonna be
Yeah.
like, oh, maybe I can share that. Maybe I
Yeah.
can do this. And it's also trial and error. You don't know what your community is gonna like until they like it.
That part. Because I thought people would ask me like you did questions about the Dorito.
I was confused. I was so confused.
And
Like,
I was like, okay, well, that'd be some engagement. And then I could not worry about the White House and we could talk about and laugh about this Dorito.
some people knew. I was reading some of the comments. They like really knew what was up. They was like, yeah, because them Doritos be dry. It's really a Dorito community out here.
It is. Specifically Cool Ranch Doritos.
The Cool Ranch Dorito people showed up for Kalia.
They did. They
So
did.
again, there's a lot of, we're asking God for signs and wonders, and He's given us signs and wonders. So we know that this year is going to be a good year as long as we stay attached to the community.
Yes. And if you ask for a sign and you get one and you don't act on it, that's on you.
Mm-hmm.
That's on you. So I'm acting on everything I see now. That was literally my confirmation. Literally my confirmation. So
Mm-hmm.
if y'all see this and y'all thinking about the mastermind, act on it. Because this is your sign that this is something for you. Built specifically for us.
Yeah, I'm excited
I'm excited too. I can't wait till next week.
because what I don't want to do. We're only in the first quarter, the first
I mean, the first week, not
first,
even just.
first minute of the first 30 seconds of the game. I can't afford to get tired this year.
No, not the way I was in December. Y'all don't even understand. It was very, very hard for me to be creative, to even want to do anything like in December at all.
let's talk about this real quick and I'm gonna let you guys go. Because in December, Clea and I were having the same type of feeling, right? We were having the same type of feeling of I'm just completely like
Depleted.
just depleted and I don't feel like showing up. I don't know what to do. Like, and we were texting back and forth and I prayed about it. And then I got the message of that's because you ain't gotta create nothing else. You're gonna build
Hmm.
up. And then I go out and then I share that with you all.
Hmm.
From there, then people are like, oh yeah, yeah, I got so sometimes we can also in our downs and in our lows, as long as we're doing it together, we
Yeah,
find our way up out of it.
for sure. Because
Because
it
what
literally just took me a week.
because what I did not like was that Kalia and I were both in the same situation and predicament. So I was like, okay, one of us got to do something and get us out of this because we both cannot be feeling like this.
Mm-mm. And as soon as April was like, "Don't create nothing else," that made me. I was feeling the burden of like trying to make New Year's resolutions and new businesses, new plans for my business, and I'm like, and that's when we was talking last week, and I was like, but did I give 2025 ideas everything? I didn't. So now I'm just gonna take the 2025 ideas and do it better instead of trying to create new ideas. So if we hadn't talked about it, April hadn't been like, well, my dream said this, I wouldn't have been able to come up. So, and that's something again. Imagine being in a mastermind with other people who are like, well, this is how I got out my funk, and you don't have to just sit in that sadness or frustration.
Yeah. Because I cannot afford it this
I
year.
can't either.
I gave 2025 too much of my emotions, my mental. I cannot give it here.
Yeah.
But the outside of it is still the same. Nothing's changing, and it's going to get worse. But my positioning is going to be a lot stronger
Yep.
this year than it was last year because I'm going to lean even more so on my community. Even the show brings me joy because the show is about me interviewing um, retail brand owners. And so I get to now go back and listen to their story because when I was recording in this bullshit year 2025, my headspace was probably all over. So now I get to watch the show with you all and really take in what these founders are giving to us.
Yep.
So it's going to be phenomenal. Like we're really asking them, how did this happen? Walk us through it. What's the magic behind this brand? And
Yep.
what advice would you give others trying to do what you're going to do? It's a really really great show. And when I started watching clips of it, I was like, "Ooh, I created this. I was
Yeah.
there."
And some of the guests that you have are just amazing. Like, well, all of them, sorry. All of them are amazing, but it's just like, yeah, these stories need to be heard.
They need to be heard. And yeah, I'm excited. Again, that's Afroland TV. I'm gonna do a video, but it is free. It's free to download Afroland TV. You can do it on your phone. You can do it on your television. But it's gonna start January 19th. Every single Monday, there will be a new episode. It's already been taped. And again, it's gonna. The words on the show is gonna help me even more.
Mm-hmm.
So. All right. So again, if you want the early access to the Manifest Magic Mastermind, send Kalia or I a DM. We will send you the link, and then it's going to go out to the list tomorrow. We did already extend the invitation to the Manifest Magic Retreat goers, and I actually need to send them a reminder right now that today's the last day that until it goes to the big list tomorrow.
Yep.
We're gonna get we're gonna get through this. I keep hearing D'Angelo in the back of my head. When we get by, oh, we'll make it by. We'll make it by with love. Khalid never knows any of the songs, and it's okay. I thought you to know that because it was trending, but it's okay. It's all good. All right, y'all. Have a magical Monday.
Bye.
Leah, we gotta do a 2025 cover.
All right, I'll work on it.
I'm gonna put the other one on now. Okay.
All right. Bye.
Happy New Year! Woo! Welcome to the very first Soulful Sunday of 2026. We made it. And I know we're literally only in the fourth day of the month. And so much has happened in this little time, but we made it, y'all. We are officially in 2026. And I'm happy that you guys are all here and that you all made it. Let me know what city and state, what's the weather looking like. It's pouring down rain here in LA right now. So yeah, we made it and we're about to get into this conversation. There we go.
It's raining in LA?
Yeah, it is pouring.
Whoa. I mean, it's cold here, but it ain't raining.
It's been pouring since yesterday, and Jesse is in Vegas right now, and they
Oh,
drove,
no.
and but they made sure to get out of LA before the rain started. And
Okay, good.
I think on their way back they won't have rain here, so they've
Okay,
been
good.
dealing with the rain.
Tell him if
Happy
it
New
rain here
Year!
to take a Uber.
Oh, somebody else in LA. Is that Kenyatta?
Yep,
I
it looks
didn't
like Kenyatta.
I did not know there was other LA people here. Nice to meet you. All right. So how has your new year gone so far?
I don't know, man. I feel like it hasn't even started.
I just saw Pinky Cole post that she wants a refund on 2026. She said
Already.
already, she said that she was showing a realtor took somebody over to one of her properties to sell, and they opened up the door and it was a dead body right there.
What?
Yeah. So, but we're not gonna take that energy in.
Oh my goodness.
One of the biggest things I told Kalia this morning, what we're going to talk about is the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is 2025 is still here in 2026. The same man that was in office in 2025 is the same man who's lost his rabbit A mind is here in 2026. So how do we as business professionals
Mm-hmm.
still keep focused and positive on the goals that we have set forth without allowing the outside forces to throw us off? But then for me, it's more